Hey SnowRunner fan, in this video we're going to look at Frog's SXS. If you like this video, you find it helpful, please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. I'd really appreciate it, thank you. So as I said, we're looking at Frog's SXS. We'll see it come up on the screen momentarily, and we'll see the customizations that I've added to it. Choosing the better engine, better gearbox, suspension, tires. There's a limited number of tires, but they all do a pretty good job here. Console winch, and you can see the stats here, and they're amazing for a small truck, or car actually. Vehicle, I suppose. Alright, now that we've customized it, let's take it outside of the garage and take a look at it. It is indeed a very dune-buggy like vehicle. Kinda cute. Especially with the big tires and the pumped up suspension. Looks like some kind of bug ready to race across the desert. It's got a very sparse inside. Doesn't really need much though. Good view at the back on the passenger side. Even better view of the back on the driver's side. We'll start it up. Oh yeah. Oof, sounds like a monster car. Good stuff. The idle sound is wicked. Alright, let's take it out to the mud pit and see what it can do. Besides make a lot of noise, that is. Good noise. Look at this thing. It's like racing through the mud. Holy crap. Okay. Superb turning radius, of course, on the little vehicle. And it's like it's racing along here. That was amazing. I'm generally a fan of Frog's vehicles, but this one's even more fun than usual. Got that horn again. Okay, now instead of heading off to the quarry, I thought we'd go over to the stadium super truck and play around there for a bit. Being as it's the type of vehicle that it is, I didn't think that running it around the quarry really made sense, so took it off here. Look at this. Bounce, 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 bounce. How cute is that? Bounce, 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 and you're done. That was wicked. So I decided to take it off to a couple of different tracks, like the stadium super truck here is a good testing ground for a vehicle like this, I think. Get over here and get over the cars. This is where it gets a little tricky though, because it's pretty twitchy in the front end, and worked out though. Worked out. This thing is totally holding its own here. Now, this part looks kind of innocent, but has really laid some bad damage on some trucks I've taken through here. Even some big off-road trucks have been pretty beat up by this part of the track. And this vehicle's going through it without any damage whatsoever. Go SXS. Oops, a little damage there to the suspension. Well, you gotta expect I hit it pretty hard. Yeah, let's see how it does in the rocky section here. This should be amazing. I think this is really constructed for this particular type of trail, the rocky trails. Seems to be going amazingly through here, hitting the logs and just dancing over them. Over on its side, look at this, it just hops over the thing. No worries, no issues, just goes where it wants. Whoa. That was crazy. Whoa, flips over and lands on its wheels. Nice job. Let's keep going. Oh, that was my fault. I should have slowed down there quite a lot more than that. Okay, well, we'll leave it there on that particular map, and we'll head on over to Cherokee Trails. We'll try some rock crawling here for a bit. After all, this is what this vehicle is mainly constructed for, as I recall reading in the description. Maybe one of the head-to-head guys will do a head-to-head with this SXS and Frog's custom crawler. I think it would be pretty cool to see the two of them side by side. And this thing is just chewing up the rocks. It's funny because in a video I filmed earlier today, I believe it was, either last night or today, I was talking about how trucks and rocks don't get along. And I was talking about rocks of all sizes and trucks of all sizes. Well, this technically isn't a truck, I guess, but this one doesn't really seem to mind the rocks all that much at all. What I'd like to do is get to the top of the hill here. And there are rocks of all sizes along here. I'm probably going to need the winch at least a couple of times. Yeah, here we go. Add the winch. Come on. Come on. There we go. Little lateral movement gets us off of that rock. Oof. Tree climbing too. Of course I have the Annihilator tires on there, and they'll probably go through or over just about anything. Well, that's the first time we flipped it. Well, the second technically, because it flipped itself there and landed on its wheels a couple minutes ago, but here on the rocks, let's see how it does. I'll probably end up flipping it a couple more times, but there are plenty of winch points along here, especially with the extended winch that I've got on here, the console winch actually. The console winch is so that it doesn't put up 8 or 9 dozen points that you have to get through with the arrow keys on a PC. It's different. You can just point to the one that you want with the mouse and be done with it. But on a PC, when you, on a console, when you start flipping through the different winch points that are available, you'd rather that there not be 148 of them. See that? Back on its wheels again. What a star. That's 2 out of 3. Am I at the top yet, or did I reach the top and I'm heading back down, or am I just at a bit of a lull before the top? I think it goes back up here. Oh yeah, it goes back up a little bit here. And I go over very slowly and softly. There we go. Back over on its wheels easily enough. I must say, even when it does flip, it does a remarkable job of getting itself back on its wheels with an easy winch pull. I haven't even had to go into manual winch mode yet. I just punch the button and it grabs a good spot and flips me back over. Well, I think we'll leave it here because I'm pretty sure I reached the top of the hill here. So that was the Cherokee Trails. Now we're going to head on over to the flooded foothills in the Yukon, Canada. And I'm a little worried about crossing the river in this thing. It's kind of tiny and I don't know about the current just sweeping it away. So this will be an interesting challenge. I did raise it up. It has active suspension on it, and I raised it up a little before I went into the water. Let's see how it does. Whoa. Holy cow, that's just crazy. That's it? That's all it took? Insane. That was amazing. Performance. Really, I'm really surprised at this little vehicle. So if you found this video enjoyable or informative or helpful, I'd really appreciate if you take a minute to subscribe, like, and share. And in the meantime, stay safe and take care. And until the next video, bye for now.